Courtney. I'm Dr. Leah.
This is Dr. Sylvia.
And we are
Three Friends Talk.
Hey.
Interesting choice in music tonight, Dr. Courtney.
Wait for it. Wait. Gotta wait for the chorus.
What am I waiting on? A slap?
No, we don't condone violence. We do not condone violence on here. No, absolutely not.
Hey, friends.
We just getting jiggy with it. Okay, enough of that. It's Wednesday night, everyone, and you know what that means. It's another episode of Three Friends Talk.
Three friends minus one.
But you have 2 out of 3. Two-thirds of Three Friends Talk are with you tonight. As you can see, we're missing Dr. Sylvia. Love you.
Yes, we love Dr. Sylvia. She can't join right now, and we hope she's getting some rest.
That's right.
She will be with us again shortly. But I'm here holding it down with Dr. Courtney. How are you this evening?
Oh, let's see. This week has been quite interesting. I feel like it's been a Monday at work, like every day this
every
week.
Day? You've had a case of the Mondays.
Oh my gosh. So since it's been kind of not stressful, but just heavy at work these past couple days, I have been watching a lot of TV. So I really want to give a recap of some of the shows I've been binge watching. Okay. So we'll get into that, but it's okay. How are you today, Dr. Leah?
Girl.
Are you okay? The weather was really bad out there.
Yeah, I just got out of sheltering in place. So I sent you and Dr. Sylvia some nice pictures of us.
Leah was in the laundry room.
Gathered in the laundry room because we were under a tornado watch for a couple of hours, and it actually did pass through not my neighborhood, but maybe south of us. So let's keep all those people in our prayers. I know there was some structural damage. I hope that there was no damage to anyone, any persons. But yeah, it was a pretty eventful day, but I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here with our friends. Like we said, it's Wednesday night. We hope that you guys will continue to tune in on Facebook Live, 8 p.m. Central 9 p.m. Eastern time, right? And if you haven't already subscribed to Three Friends Talk, we hope that you're doing that on your favorite streaming platform. Give us a 5-star review.
Yes. So. And we're getting closer, Dr. Leah, to our special events here in Atlanta. You all don't forget to come see us on April the 9th here in Atlanta at Black Coffee Company
Sylvia.
For our Chocolate Brunch After Dark live show. So we can't wait to see you guys here. Chocolate Brunch After Dark. Come and talk with us, all things chocolatey.
All things chocolate.
All things chocolatey. All the melanin, yes.
Yeah, y'all need to go to the Chocolate Brunch. That's where you can find your tickets. It's April the 9th at 7:30, and that is in Atlanta, Georgia. There is a virtual option for all those who can't be there. So we hope to see you one way or the other.
Absolutely. 7:30 p.m. Yes, thechocolatebrunch.com for tickets. So, Dr. Leah, can I tell you about some of the shows I've been watching?
Please do.
Okay, so these past 3 nights I haven't gotten.
Has this been a form of your self-care?
Yes, this is the way I've been able. Besides, I go running in the mornings. I go to dance like every Thursday night, but I really needed some extra self-care. So, Bridgerton season 2 came out on Netflix. So my mom actually called and was like, "Girl, the season 2 is on." So I watched that. I'm not going to give a spoiler alert or anything. Well, this is the spoiler alert.
Right. If you're into it and you haven't watched yet,
come back in just a second. Just a
no,
second.
don't leave. Just close your ears.
Close your ears. Okay. So no, I really
I
thought it
haven't
was.
watched it yet. I did watch
Oh,
season
okay,
one.
well, I won't give it away.
Yeah, don't give it away.
Shonda Rhimes, she produces that, right? Am I saying it right? She's a producer. Um, so
Something.
season one, everybody was in an uproar. It was great. The Duke was like the main character that everyone was hooping and hollering over. Well, he wasn't coming back for season two. So everybody was like, oh, it's not going to be as great. Well, I think
Right.
Shonda
That's
Rhimes
how I
did
felt.
a good job. With the fact that he did not come back. It kept me interested. I watched it all the way through and it had some great moments. So I will say, please support it. Go watch the show. They really had a lot of diverse characters again. So I really enjoy seeing that type of, you know, uh, platform with everyone on there. The next show, so that was like, I don't know, Friday night. Then Saturday night, oh gosh, it's not Monday. Today is Wednesday. I told you every day is like a Monday. So this must have been Sunday because I did Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So that was Sunday night. Monday night, I watched Bel Air. Nobody is talking about Bel Air. Yes, we're talking about Will Smith in the news right now, which I'm over it because we don't condone violence. You can say what you want to say, but don't put your hands on me because then we got a problem. Okay.
Man, what?
Yes, I think it's a bad joke. I think there's some other underlying animosity between the two, but they're gonna have to handle that. So,
and we're gonna leave it at that.
And we're gonna leave that right there. But I will say Bel Air, the spinoff of Fresh Prince of Bel Air that's on Peacock, I like it. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it, but I like how they made it into a drama. There's a lot more layers to each character in Bel Air.
Right.
They've made them very complex. Like you never thought Hillary would do this. And even Carlton's character is like,
oh my goodness.
Let me tell you who my favorite character is, baby.
Who is your favorite character?
Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey is like the muscle.
Let me tell you, he is the muscle. Jeffrey gonna get it done. I was like, now had this been the Jeffrey and the other one, it probably still would have been on.
Yeah.
Jeffrey is making the show for me. So please go watch Bel Air. I like it.
I like it too.
The
Carlton
Carlton got some issues, y'all.
I mean, and I think it equates to some people's real life situation that they we see.
You never know what they're going through.
Right. You have this persona that you put on and then you go back home and it's something totally different. So I will say he's dealing with a lot of anxiety issues, which I know that can hit close to home with a lot of people. So if you want to watch, feel free. Don't take it in. Exactly it's not the family viewing show that we saw 15 some years ago. Yeah.
Yes.
15, no, longer than that. I guess 20 years ago. Telling our age.
But I do believe, like, y'all know how Jazz and Hillary, Jazz liked Hillary. Hillary didn't like Jazz. What is happening?
Yeah,
that was supposed to happen. Then
it was kind of, but to me it kind of touched on how it is, how it was back in the day, because he was always there for her, and he also
didn't like that boy.
She didn't like him, but I'm saying he was always there, and he kind of stepped up for her. Like he kind of would come in like, hey, don't fool her like that.
You're trying to give him some credit.
Leah, I'm gonna give him some credit.
Okay, fine, that's fine. Now I would say the one playing Will Smith, his mannerisms try to remind you of how Will used to act on Fresh Prince. And, I don't know if this is natural for him. Some of it seems like he's trying a little too hard, but I think he's doing a good job. I'm serious. Like some of it seems forced, but I think that he's doing a good job. So I like the show. So and Aunt Viv and
I was about to, that's what I was going to bring up. So I like how they brought some of the old actresses from the original. We're not gonna give it away. We're not gonna give it away, but I like how they brought them back in. That was pretty cool. That when I saw that part.
Okay. Yes. So let me tell you about the last show. Just yesterday, I binge watched, and I'm texting, Dr. Leah and Dr. Sylvia, like, I'm on episode this.
She was good and excited. I was like, what is going on?
of our dear friend, Dr. LeVar, who is another pharmacist who went to Xavier University with us. He's like 2 years older than us, right? Um, and he was on the show season one. You guys got to go back and listen to his show. But he is um, a famous comedian now. You know, he's toured with Shaq. He's got a show. He's got shows all over the country. Um, he, I'm really excited for all of the projects that he's on. So he's on a show on the Hulu platform.
Mm-hmm.
The show is called Life and Death with Amy Schumer.
Schumer. Mm-hmm.
Schumer, yes. Um, and it's 9 episodes. And I was like, LeVar better not be in just one of these episodes for like 2 seconds.
So
You better not be.
you
No, but
binged
he's
the
a
whole
writer on
thing.
the
You
show.
watched everything.
I watched them all, and
Okay.
he was really great. He was in multiple episodes. So
Ah.
the one that was my favorite that really resonated with me, and I know a lot of pharmacists who have worked retail, was when he sat in that. Oh, I got to just say this part. He opened up the episode where he sat in that car, and I'm gonna have to write this to LeVar and say, "You said what every pharmacist wants to say, or this moment that they have before they go into the store, like." Please don't let me yell today. Like you just had to have a talk with
So
yourself.
so his
You
role
know,
he's
pep
playing.
talk. He's
I guess
playing
he's playing
himself.
himself. Yeah.
He's LeVar is playing himself as a pharmacist on the show. So it's
That
like
is
it's
so cool.
perfect. So he got
Right.
to say a lot of stuff that we want to say and can't
Right.
say.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you all have got to watch Life and Beth.
I'll have to check
Um
that one
and
out.
check out Dr. LeVar, our dear friend. So yay, LeVar.
Yay,
This is big
LeVar.
time.
We knew you
Seriously.
we look, we when we saw you in Uncle Drew, we knew you were gonna make it to even bigger and better. And he's not just acting, he's like a writer, right?
Yeah, he's a writer on the show.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's cool.
we'll see, what's next for him, but you guys check him out and go see him live and in person. He's still my favorite Ti impersonator as well.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
yes.
I think he's done with that, Dr. Courtney.
No, never. Never.
um Now I saw you and Dr. Sylvia last week, not on the podcast, but we did get together to talk to some other individuals.
Yes, we did. I was gonna say, what you talking about? So yes, we had a great time. We were invited by the Student National Pharmaceutical Association of the University of Louisiana, Monroe. So
Right. Their
SNAFA,
pharmacy school. Yeah. They had
yes,
pharmacy. They have a pharmacy school.
the SNAFA Association of ULM. They invited Three Friends Talk, your girls, Dr. Courtney, Dr. Leah, and Dr. Sylvia, to chat with them during their SNAFA meeting and really just drop some gems and give them some insight on what happens after pharmacy school. We gave
Mhm.
a quick overview of our journey. We answered a lot of questions. So just another opportunity to give back and mentor some future pharmacists and really make connections because, you make pharmacy what it is. Everyone's journey is different. So we wanted to also show them what we do in our non-traditional roles. So it was
Right.
very, fulfilling for us as well as for them. So we got a lot of great feedback, and we hope to talk to them again soon, and
Right.
some more groups. So
Yep. So we let's see. We are focusing on what? Physical health,
physical and
nutritional
nutritional
health.
health this month.
March
Yeah.
is almost over. We got one more
Did you do
day.
something this week to contribute to physical and nutritional health, Leah?
I just continue what I was doing last week, drinking my
Mhm.
water,
I saw you
and
partying on here. You had
that was a while ago.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just checking. Just checking.
No, I've had plenty of water intake since since that celebration.
Okay.
All of it's flushed out of my system
Uh-huh.
real good. Yeah. So
Real good.
did
All the
some
water
I did some
detox.
more, yes, detoxing. Did some more hot works sessions. I like going there because you work out in a sauna. So you're
Sweat.
sweating and getting everything out at the same time. So yeah.
Sweat.
Did that. And did I tell you that I started back going to the chiropractor?
Mm.
I can't remember if I told you guys that. So I started back going to my chiropractor. I talked about, I want to start back going and getting massages regularly. So this is just a way this is another form of
We
self-care for
didn't had a
me.
whole massage episode, Leah.
I know.
Yeah.
So the
So you
chiropractor,
look, yes.
look, they're getting me right, girl. I'm all getting all flexible
You
and
loose?
loose as a goose.
Don't get me started.
You so crazy. Okay, now I know
We are good to quote a movie or a song at
you've
any
been
point.
very busy, but are you still getting your goals in?
Yes, I will say that I'm still running in the mornings. I am still hooked on mashed cauliflower. Uh,
I tried to send you some
when I
recipes
tell
the
you,
other day.
I'll have a little bowl of that for breakfast, and then it'll be my side for whatever protein at lunch. So let me tell you, this body about to be real. You thought I was fine already, Leah. Let me tell you what it's gonna look like for the
As
summer.
I do, I did think you were fine.
So, well, I'm still conditioning with the dance team. So a lot of, it's always focus. It's just never a day off. It's a struggle every day. We're in a 40 something. So it's just,
Did you
we
get
try to,
choked? Did you get choked?
a little bit. I got a little choked up. And I just wanted to mention that we have to just really pay attention and make good decisions every day, because it's a struggle every day. I'm such a foodie.
It's a
So,
struggle. It is a struggle.
but with
But
that being said, we've
right.
had some past special guests on the show that's been able to help us along our physical and nutritional journey. Remember our good friend Dr. Delwyn?
Of course I do.
He was like
What do you
Mr.
call him?
Olympia in the making. Yes, I love him. The
We love
swole
Dylan.
pharmacist himself.
Oh yes.
Well, he's been able to, connect us with some more super friends, right?
Right, right. And we have that super friend on the show tonight for everyone. So
Yay!
we are gonna, she's done so much in a short amount of time. I feel like she should be best at telling us a little bit more about herself.
I would
So,
love to hear it, because I'm ready to get all the tips and all the jewels for how I'm gonna get this body together.
okay, so we're just gonna bring her out. How about that?
Let's do it.
All right, we bring it to the show,
Oh,
FlexxyBrown.
Daisy! Hello.
Hey, oh my gosh, y'all are hilarious. I was taking notes. I'm like, oh my gosh, hot yoga, hot works. Okay, mashed cauliflower. Because I
Yes,
had like a pint of sugar-free Ben and Jerry's yesterday. So I need to try that mashed cauliflower.
the mashed
Ooh,
Are
cauliflower
you a
is
okay.
to die
vegan?
for.
I tried to
No,
be
No,
she's
vegan
not
not.
at
today.
Not at
all.
all.
Not at all. This is why.
Not at all.
Let me tell you why I went to the mashed cauliflower, because I love carbs, right? And the only,
Mhm.
I find that the best way that I drop some inches is if I stick to the protein and veggies, right? I just try to
Right.
step away from the carbs. But it's hard to do. So what do I need to do to psych myself out, to substitute for the carbs? So instead of grits or oatmeal, I know oatmeal is okay, but I go to grits or anything like that. The mashed cauliflower, it looks like it. I can put cheese on it. I can, you know, so I eat that
She
instead
said
of a
cheese.
bowl of grits.
Right.
But it's
Well,
it's really good. And then instead of like mashed potatoes or rice, and I know I can choose brown rice, the mashed cauliflower is it just, and then I don't crave the carbs
okay.
because
We're
I've
gonna
checked the
we're gonna
results.
bring
Right.
we're gonna bring mashed cauliflower on the show. We want to talk to Flexi Brown right now. How about that?
Yes,
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 please. Let
yes.
me ask you about this name though, FlexxyBrown, because the first thing I think about is Foxy Brown, right? So
Right,
where did this?
right.
Can you tell me where this name came from, real quick? This. I just need to know.
You know what? And there's a misconception because when people say Flexi Brown, what's Flexi Brown? It's a muscular thing. It's like, I work out, I flex, my last name is Brown, so it's like
Right.
Okay.
spin-off of Foxy Brown, but it's
Uh huh.
Flexi Brown. My email
It's
has always been
catchy.
Flexi something. So
Okay.
I just my Instagram used to be Flexi Brown before it got hacked. So Flexi
Let me tell
Brown
you,
kind
I
of just
absolutely
stuck.
love it. I love it.
I love
I
it
think it's
too.
Thank you. I
everything.
love it.
Yes.
I
Now,
love it.
now
Yes,
we
yes.
what we want our friends to know is that like in the world of bodybuilding, what would you call yourself at this point? So
The master.
you you're a coach, you're a choreographer, you
Oh my
are
gosh.
you're a pro. Give us I guess a quick overview of just like a short snippet of your career so far.
So I guess I just consider myself a posing coach because even when I was competing, I was a posing coach. So I teach, Dylan included, I teach athletes stage presence and how to present themselves better on stage. So
Yes.
even before I competed, I was, I taught dance and I went to New
Mm,
York. So, but I'm also a retired professional bodybuilder, and I put
mhm.
on fitness shows. Um,
Mm.
I retired. I don't say that I'm a lupus survivor because I don't want that to define me, but I retired because I am a lupus warrior.
Okay.
All
And
right.
so
Yes, I
with
like
that,
that.
I put on a lupus gala. But yes, I'm just in the I guess a fitness influencer. That's it. That's what I am.
Love
A
it.
fitness
We love
influencer.
it. And
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
fitness
So
influencer,
we will get more into your journey as a lupus survivor and thriver
warrior,
and
lupus
warrior.
warrior.
But I think Dr. Courtney has a game for us.
Yes, always. So, if you did not know, with all of our super friends, we like to play a little game and ask you some questions so that our listeners can get to know you a little bit better. So, what I
okay.
don't bite, don't worry, no pressure. The game is called This or That. I'm going to go ahead and ask you a couple of questions, and I'll give you two options. First thing that comes to mind, just spit it out. Okay, it's because the more questions we can get
Okay.
through, the more we get to know you. Dr. Leah is the
Okay.
timekeeper, so we're going to put 30 seconds on the clock and try to get through all the questions.
Okay.
Oh, no, 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 no pressure.
No pressure at all. Have fun with it.
Dr. Leah, are you
Okay.
ready?
Give me just a second, and I'm ready.
All right. And when I say go, hit the start button and go. iPhone or Droid?
iPhone.
Flexi. Wait,
No,
Leah,
no. I'm
stop the buzzer.
sorry.
Stop the buzzer.
No, 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 no. I mean, at least I know when you text me because I have the little bubbles. I can't stalk you if I don't see the little bubbles popping up. So
Flexi, Flexi.
the
Let me tell
Android
you the
things.
rules. Let me
Wait,
tell you the rules of the
wait.
game.
Not
Flexi,
stop.
Oh, again.
Not stop.
Flexi. Let me tell you the rules of the game real
Okay,
quick.
what's the
Okay.
rules?
When I
I
okay,
wasn't listening. I'm sorry, Dr. Courtney.
No, you're good. You are good.
you're
Dr.
fine.
Dr. Courtney is gonna give you a question. It's gonna be
Okay.
in the
I'm
this or
I'm
that
gonna spit it.
format.
We got to get through these questions in 30 seconds. All right,
Right.
you
Oh,
It's
spit it
okay.
out.
Let's do
time.
that.
It's time. Yeah,
Spit
yeah.
out the answer.
So we're gonna start. We gonna start again. We
We
gonna
gonna
start
start again.
again.
Wait,
Wait a minute.
we ain't gonna do it again.
So when she said iPhone or Android, I say
Spit it
physique.
Whichever
out.
one.
iPhone or Droid, and you say Droid because you
If
like
it was
Droid
Droid,
better, right?
What would I say?
Flexi,
Droid.
just choose one. iPhone or
Okay.
Droid.
Right. iPhone.
Okay,
gotcha.
so we're gonna start it again, so you'll be ready.
Okay.
So, Leah,
This
you
is
ready?
I'm
pressure.
waiting on
This is
you.
pressure.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let me compose myself. All right, this is
Yes.
gonna be funny. Okay, and go. iPhone or Droid? Say
iPhone.
it, Flexi. Okay, stop.
You like screaming
Dr.
at her.
Leah.
Say it.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you so you can tell me how to answer.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Dr.
iPhone or
Courtney.
Droid. You spit out.
Uh-huh.
Boom. I'm gonna go to the next one. This or that. And you spit out one of them. Got it? So I'm gonna start with iPhone or Droid again.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, look at you
Because I said
She,
iPhone.
she like
right.
Did I
what?
mess up?
No, no, no. You just didn't say it fast enough. I was waiting for you to spit it out.
Okay,
Oh,
don't
I gotta say okay.
let her
Okay.
get it out before you start screaming at her.
Okay. Okay. This is great. Okay, let's do it again. One more time. One more again.
I'm ready.
And go. iPhone or Droid?
iPhone.
Heels or sneakers?
Heels.
Staycation or vacation?
Vacation.
Okay, cardio or weights?
Weights.
Abs or the back?
Abs.
Okay, back massages or foot massages?
Back massages.
You like late nights or early mornings?
Early morning.
Rich friend or loyal friend?
Ooh, that scared me.
Lawyer
That's
friend.
the buzzer. Keep going. What was it?
Lawyer friend.
Loyal friend. Okay, Leah, we got to give FlexxyBrown a pass
I'm
now. I
turning
got two more
off.
questions.
I'm good.
Flexy, forget the buzzer. Give me two more questions. The next, love or money? Flexy, are you?
I think she
Love.
frozen.
Oh, I thought you were thinking about
I didn't know she was thinking about it. She was frozen.
What'd you say, love or money? Girl. Leah, I can't stand you. Oh, no. So,
hey, Flexy, we still here. Let us know if you can hear us.
I just wanted to know if it was love or money. Girl, this has been the funnest this or that ever. Oh, so let me tell y'all, Flexy is hilarious. Oh my god, Leah. So you remember? Is that her? Oh, she's coming back. She's coming back, y'all. She's coming back. This is too much fun.
So yes.
No, no, it was great. It was great. I want to know what your last answer was. Were you trying to say love or money?
Love.
Yes. And last but not least, we well, I have a favorite, but what's yours? Coffee, wine, or Hennessy? Which of the three?
Wine.
Ah, lovely, lovely. I'm a Hennessy girl. It's lovely.
You know, I
Woo!
figured that. I figured you're a Hennessy girl. Yes.
Yeah.
Something told me.
How did you know? How did you know?
Oh, I was backstage and just listened to the conversation. I'm like, she's a brown liquor girl. Brown
Mhm.
liquor girl. Yeah.
Brown
Oh
liquor.
my gosh.
I
No,
Oh
wish
this
I
my
is
could
good.
come
goodness.
to Atlanta for that chocolate. Is it a chocolate brunch?
Yes, you should see us live and in person if you think we funny on here.
Yes.
It's
We
gonna
will
be a great show.
we
I
will
need to
definitely
go.
have other options. We'll be back in Dallas at some point. So
Mhm.
Dr. Delwin has to bring you.
Oh my gosh,
Yes, he
we have
does.
so much
Yes, he
fun with
does.
him.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
hilarious. He is a hot
He
mess.
is.
right,
He
Yes.
right.
is.
Yes.
So I have to say, I'm stalking his Instagram, looking at all his poses, and to see that you're behind the scene. This is where he's getting the direction from.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Mm-hmm.
excited. I need to know, with myself. I'm just wanting to do a selfie. What do I need to do so I can get those
Now,
lessons a little bit later?
now I'm behind the scenes on the posing part. I have
Okay.
Yeah, I
nothing to
want
do
to
with
pose.
those.
I want. Oh,
She
gotcha.
like she
I
like
know. Like, let me put the
discount me from
disclaimer.
those posts. That ain't
I
me.
th-
That ain't me.
I'm like, but no. Next.
No, no,
Yes.
no, no. Thank
For
you for
anyone
thank you for
No.
clarifying.
for anyone who is Dr. Delwin's friend, and if you
The
listening,
swole pharmacist.
hey, swole pharmacist, baby,
Y'all need to
those
go.
I
posts.
I need to
Yes.
learn. I need to
Mm,
learn.
mm,
So, but
mm.
back to you, Flexi. Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness, yes. Let's dive right into this interview. Okay. So you told us that you have a passion for bodybuilding and fitness. Can you tell us, like, when did this start? I read a little snippet of your bio, and you said that you didn't formally start out like as an athlete. So how did you get into it?
Actually, I was walking down the street, a strip mall, and I was looking, of course, at myself in the window. I have to always look at my reflection,
Like we
and
always
I was like,
do.
like we always do.
Yes.
And this gym owner came out like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "I was just, checking out my arms." And he's like, "Do you ever compete?" I'm like, "I don't know what that is." I was thinking of myself with my arms. And he said,
Right.
"It's a show. It's called bodybuilding. You do this show in a few weeks. I give you a free membership." And I'm like,
Oh.
"Cool. What I have to do?" So I did my first show, and I just started collecting trophies, starting in
Wow.
'84, and it was just like bam, 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 and I just loved it. I absolutely love it, and it
So
was a great passion for someone with an addictive personality. So yes, it was my thing.
yeah, I was gonna say whoever approached you must have seen something in you that you had some type of, you'd be good at it, some type of stage presence. Were you already, um, you know, already fit for them to say, "Hey, you could do this in just a few weeks." You
I've
know?
always had nice arms.
Ah,
My arms have always been nice.
Mm.
I was skinny, y'all. I was like maybe 115,
Woo.
and I'm 170 now. But so I was skin
Mm.
and bones, but I had nice arms. I've always had nice arms, even when I danced. So that was just like, I think he saw that and he thought he could
mm-hmm.
put it to work. And yeah, and Thurman's gym, I will never forget that gym. So he's the one
Wow.
Wow.
that kind of put me out there.
So
Okay.
at that
So
point, were you like already into any form of bodybuilding or going to the gym on a regular
No,
basis?
nothing.
Wow.
nothing.
Wow.
No.
And when
I
you
was
started, you
always
just
into
fell in love with
dance.
it. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
I
So you had
absolutely
a dance, more of a
showcasing.
dancer fit body.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
So
it was
that
the
Gotcha.
helped
skinny body.
because go ahead.
Yes, it did help. No, it did help because I was already, he didn't have to like make me lose weight to get on stage. I was already, he had to put some meat in my bones to get on stage.
Mm.
Wow, wow.
So,
And then you
yeah,
were
so
already used to the stage, so there's no stage fright. I mean, since you danced already,
exactly.
that came easy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Wow,
yes,
wow. So what did
yes.
you find,
So,
just going through that process now that you've started and you were competing, um, what were some of the challenges that you faced, or even now, what are some challenges for women in bodybuilding? What are they fighting for right now,
so
or
back in
are
the
they?
day, like in the 80s, yeah, I mean, they are. I mean, back in the day in the 80s, in Texas, it's like muscular women. I don't even think Serena was even out then. So it was like a
Mm-hmm.
FloJo period. So FloJo
Hmm.
was already too muscular for somebody.
Right.
So
Hmm.
just being muscular, they want their women soft and you know
Dainty.
in the kitchen, dainty, and I was
She said in the
dainty, but they
kitchen.
can in the kitchen. I don't cook, but they can get past the muscle. And I wasn't even big back then, but they were like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I like my women soft and and mushy," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't do mushy. I
Mm.
don't." But that was a majority. It's like
Yeah,
as opposed to
yeah,
like East Coast, West Coast, they were kind of already ahead of the game. But
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
here
yeah.
in Texas, in this area, it wasn't. It gave me kind of a complex. It's like I would try to cover my arms up or just kind of because you don't want to. I don't want no trouble though. And then to women, if they felt threatened, and if guys were insecure, they felt threatened.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was a small percentage that I hung out with. So
Mm-hmm.
friends weren't
Yeah.
that much, and the people that were your friends that weren't in the game, they like,
Mhm.
oh, what are you eating all that for? Tuna fish. So there was nothing in common there.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So has
So
that gotten
yeah.
better? Fast
Oh my
forward to
goodness.
now.
Yes, we have so many things besides bodybuilding. We have CrossFit, and we have
Right.
what powerlifting. Women are in almost every sport now. Basketball, football.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more accepted. Now there's still a small percentage. Like probably small little towns, but for the most part, no. It's a game changer now.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing their
Wow.
thing. Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Now
So I
you
absolutely
you
love it.
you started out with the posing, the bodybuilding. How did you transition from the actual, actually doing it yourself to being a coach for others?
I posed. I posed this one guy. His name was Ronnie Coleman, and he was Mr. He turned out to be Mr. Olympia uh, down the road. So like maybe the first
Wow.
2 or 3 Olympians he won. That got me going on. Someone said, "Sheila, you need to start doing this and getting more clients." So I posed another guy, Branch Warren, and these are now Olympians, and they are like top notch. And so they just put me on the map. And then I started, and then when women started competing
Mm-hmm.
more, I started posing women.
Mm-hmm.
And so next thing you know, it, I started doing all categories from bodybuilding to bikini to fitness to just everything. And I was probably one of the first posing coaches. So
Wow.
everybody would just start coming to me, and I would put together routines, help them with their walking heels. Because when I was competing, there was not a heel sport; it was just flat foot. Now they have bikinis, so now they have heels going, and that's right up my alley. So
Hello.
those two guys put me up. They put me up there, and that's
Yeah.
it.
So, what
Yeah.
Wow.
advice do you give to someone who wants to get into fitness or even competing? Like, I
I
mean, I
suggest
dance now. So, what does that look like for me
You
to
ready to
be?
compete?
No, 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 no. Continue. I just changed my mind. But what advice? What advice
you
would
know
you
what?
give?
It's gonna be the diet. That's gonna be the toughest thing.
The mashed
It's the
cauliflower.
diet. That's
Child.
that's that's it. I am a sweets person. I love sugar. So when I was competing, I would be fine in the gym, but let Haagen-Dazs walk by me or just
Oh,
any kind of sweets.
it's over.
I would cheat on my diet. That's it. So
Hmm.
they're gonna have to be disciplined enough. A lot of them crash, like they get into the gym, get into the gym hard, and it's like that one little taste of peanut butter. Next thing you know, they're eating the whole jar. So it's like it's something they have to get wrap their mind around. Like it's not just the gym, because you can work out all day long, but if you're not eating right, you can't see the
Hmm.
six pack, and you can't see the definition. You can't see the cuts. You just know that you're strong and hot in the gym, but the two go together. You
Yeah.
can't
So,
have
what
one
would you
without the
say?
other.
It's more of the percentage of the diet, right? Don't they say it's like eighty
Yes,
percent
yes,
diet,
exactly.
twenty
Yes, it
percent
is.
gym?
Yes,
Mm.
I'm doomed. Oh
it
my
definitely
god.
is that. And then they should go to a show.
Not doomed.
And they should go to a show and see if they like it. Some
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
people say they love that attention, but then, you get on stage and then you got a bikini on and you're being judged by these five people. You
They
either
clam
get
up. Yeah.
too right, and they either get too involved in it or not enough. You have to have a well-rounded life. You just can't put it all in one basket. You still have to take time for your family and take vacations and don't let it all consume you. So some of them get too overwhelmed and get all consumed and put too much pressure on them, like I did
Yeah.
with that 30-second quiz y'all gave me. It's that kind of pressure. It's
I
that
said
right
no
there. Yes.
pressure. It was all the pressure.
It was
Child.
no pressure. You got 30 seconds. I'm like,
Right.
but it's like that. Yeah. I get this. They get a 10-second or a 30-second routine. And whenever I say, okay, it's 30 seconds, they just start just like, oh my gosh, okay, oh my gosh, wait a minute. But when I don't
Right.
say that, I talk about the part of competing, and then I say, and they have a 10-second routine, and they freak out because
Wow.
it's like,
Mm.
it's pressure. It is pressure, you know.
Hmm.
Right.
Hmm.
So
Wow.
And I
so
retired from Delta Airlines when I was a posing coach. I was still working at Delta Airlines, and I took a leap out on faith, and I retired from Delta. And I'm like, okay, God, I'm gonna do it, and I never looked back.
That's
oh
I
right.
never.
If
wow.
it was
What a
for you,
Yeah.
then it's
blessing.
for you. And
And that's
then,
Yes. Yes.
wow,
that shows
walk
your
in your
true
purpose.
passion. Well,
Yes. Exactly.
I think Dr. Delwyn's Swole Pharmacist, his first show, his first competition was in 2020. So it was, I think it was during the pandemic. We weren't able to join and go to view him, but we know there was a
Hmm.
lot of preparation and a lot of time that's spent. So can you give us kind of like a timeline, I guess maybe for, and if there's a difference between men and women, like how long does it take, like to prepare, like once you know you're going to enter a competition, is it like months, is it weeks?
Oh, it's
What would you say
months.
that range? Months.
It's usually like 18 to 20, and they go by weeks. It's usually 18 to 20 weeks to prepare
Okay.
to get their mind wrapped. Some trainers give them 20 weeks so they can ease them off of stuff. Like, okay, you can have yoga now. Okay, you can have a cheat meal still. And then pretty soon they start like, okay, no more cheat meal, no more yogurt, no more oatmeal. So, but some people have already that genetic build,
Mm-hmm.
that
Mhm.
they need maybe like 12 weeks
No, I haven't.
because they already came from maybe another sport. So just kind of depends. He already had a foundation,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
but the posing and the posing was the hardest thing for him.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's what he
And
Mhm.
stresses a lot about. I said,
how long does it take to learn that? Like, is it, is it just sometimes if it's
It
just
might
in you, or how does
I would
that
think it's
go?
different for everybody, right?
Yeah.
it's it for everybody. He likes to book like months and months in advance. Like I just saw him Saturday. His show is
Mm-hmm.
until July. He wants me every Wednesday because he
Mm.
See?
knows that's his struggle is that.
Mhm.
And then
Gotcha.
Mhm.
somebody else is like, "Hey, I got a show in 4 weeks." I'm like,
For a
"Wow."
Yeah.
week.
Yeah. So because they don't, they when they see it on stage, it looks so easy for them. So they think,
Mhm.
"Oh, I just call her in about 3 or 4 weeks and I'm good." And then they realize, "Oh my goodness!" But by this
This
time, I'm
is
already booked.
intense.
So they need to get in and don't take it for granted just because it looks easy on stage. Those same people struggle just the same. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it looks easy for them because they've done their homework. So I mean, some people do
Wow.
it, they're smart enough to know weeks and weeks ahead of time, and some people think, "Oh, I got this," and it shows on
Mm.
stage. So
Mm.
Wow.
because I also judge,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
so I can judge and see people, and I'm like, child,
Right.
she just
Ain't
didn't know.
that
They don't know.
judgy wudgy. Do it to
I do, and I think some of them, when your boyfriend said, "Oh, baby, you fine," it's a small percentage that gets on that stage because their boo told them they're fine, and then they get on stage and it's different kind of fine.
them.
So they,
Mhm.
they that's a culture shock when they're like, "Oh, I got this," and then it's like, "Oh, I don't got
Like,
this."
this is
That's a
not a
different kind.
game. Yeah, there are levels to
Right? It's
this.
not a game.
Right.
Mhm.
Yes, it is. It
I
is.
get it. I get it. Wow.
Yeah.
So you did all of this, you touched on being a lupus warrior, with your journey, your successful career, competing, we think that it's the fit of the fit, the healthiest of the healthy that get up there and able to do this. So how did lupus play a part in your career personally and after?
Um, it taught me how to slow down
Mhm.
because before there was lupus, I was just go, 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 working, competing. Everything was into bodybuilding. There was not room left for anything. And I mean, God will, He will make you slow down His own way if you don't have enough sense to listen. And that's what I did. I competed since '84, and then 2013, my leg was hurting, but I kept on going. I'm not going to the back, to the doctor. I can figure it out. And
Mhm.
then leg clots started forming. I said, you know what? I think I better go to the doctor.
Yeah.
And by the time I went to the doctor, I was already stage 4. So,
Oh
Wow.
wow.
um, but I still tried. I was so hard headed that I'm like, I'm gonna get out the hospital. While I was on chemo, because I was on chemo because of my kidneys, I was still trying to compete because when you get forced into retirement, you don't know how to let it go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna keep on
It's like
going. I'm
you're
gonna keep
almost
on
in
going until I get.
denial.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So it made me take a step back and say, okay, I'm no longer competing. I'm okay with it now, but it was tough to
Right.
see everybody
Mhm.
just pass me by. But
Yeah.
now I love what I do, and I love living vicariously through my clients.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
won't I don't miss it anymore because I love to eat. So
Well, welcome
I
to my
I don't
world.
miss it.
Right. You
Yes,
you met
yes.
the right ones.
So no, yeah, but at first it was tough, but now I'm able to touch so many lupus warriors that want to compete. So I'm always getting
Wow.
messages like, "How
Wow.
do you do it? How do you even get out of bed when you have to do cardio?" And for lupus, you have to keep your joints lubricated. You have to keep on doing some kind of cardio. Heart disease is a main proponent of being a lupus warrior. So we have to keep on doing something active anyway. So, the people
Mhm.
that succumb
Mhm.
to it are the ones that they didn't have a lifestyle of fitness to begin with. So it's easy for them to just lay in bed and just kind of succumb to it. But I tell them you got to keep on moving. It's a mindset. If you put your mind to it that I'm going to do something, I got to go to the gym, I'm going to work out, then it takes their mind off of that. So that's what I tell these lupus warriors, like, just because you have lupus, lupus doesn't have you. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
you, whatever you want to do, you can teach yoga, do Pilates, do anything, not just bodybuilding, but don't let that, don't let that just determine, your lifestyle.
Right. And we
Thank
we
you for
we
that.
have
Yeah.
another super friend who's been on the show, who's also a lupus survivor, a lupus warrior, and a lupus thriver, Miss Trina Terrell. So we definitely
Okay.
love to hear her story, and we're loving what we're hearing from you. Now, she does a lot in her community, and she does a lot, to advocate for lupus patients, and we know that you're
Awesome.
doing the same thing. So you have something coming up pretty soon. What are you doing in your community to share and to give more attention to lupus?
So me and my co-promoter, Tina Rogers, we put together a boss's brunch. So every year, in the month of May, because that's Lupus Awareness Month. It's
Hmm.
Mhm.
called the Boss's Brunch, and this year and last year we attached it to the horse race. So we have it at the Lone Star Park, and
Oh,
they
Come
wear
on,
their hats,
Texas.
and yes, they wear their hats, and they bet on the horses. It is last year it was amazing, and because you can
wow.
see the horse race while you're in the brunch. So we have food,
Mhm.
Oh,
we have an
wow.
auction, and then we pick lupus warriors that we can pay like a hospital bill to, because that's where the money goes,
Oh, that's
or
beautiful. Yeah.
just a medical bill, because some people don't qualify for Medicare. Some people
Right.
they're not a candidate for it. So that's the main thing. She is actually my hairstylist, and she went through a tough time seeing me go through lupus. So it was
Hmm.
on her heart to, like, what I want. This is my charity. Let's make it work. So that's what we do every year. So it's May
Wow.
the 1st,
Okay.
and it's
Okay.
at the Lone Star Park in Grand Prairie.
Uh-huh.
And it's Derby style, so you wear your hat. We have a
We're going to
DJ.
the Derby,
Uh,
Leah. Put that down.
yes,
I know.
yes, we have like radio personalities there. We just have everybody. Everybody's just having a good time, just celebrating a great cause. So
Mm.
y'all should fly down and
Oh, I
come
will be
down
good
to
to
the.
wear a nice hat, honey. Yes,
Right.
for the
Oh yeah,
Derby.
she's good for it. Yeah,
Yes.
we
Oh, the
definitely need
the
to
hats
get
were walking in the door. It was a hat city. Everybody, derbies were
ah
everywhere.
Yes.
It was
yeah,
crazy.
we got to get
Yes.
with Dr. Sylvia and see what's on her schedule, because maybe we can all come down there and support you.
Oh, if you do come down, please be our guest. Let us know if
Okay.
you are definitely coming down. I'll share the flyer with you on your page. And
Yes,
if y'all come
yes.
Please
down,
do.
yes, yes,
I would
yes.
love
I'm
it.
actually
Yeah,
going to
please send that.
Atlanta. I'm going to Atlanta for a
When?
posing April the 22nd. And someone said, let's go to a restaurant called Sage, or it's in
Yes, I haven't
Marietta.
been. I haven't been, but I've great reviews. Great reviews.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes. And she's a
go there.
foodie, and she said, we're going to
Now,
go to Sage.
now look, we're gonna have to connect, and I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna show you what I got. You tell me what this pose look like and what this pose don't look like. Okay. So
Yeah, Dr. Courtney is she was discussing her poses, and she wants to, know her
what
Oh
does
my
the
angles.
shoulder
gosh.
need to
Oh
be
my
And
forward
gosh.
or back,
yeah,
honey? I just
Well,
no.
because
she's
we
got the hair part. She's got that already. She's really good with that right there because
uh-huh, flipping and
now close
flopping.
the girls. I put the hair in the routine though. I
Oh,
do that.
please
I have that.
do.
I said flip your hair, then look back at them, and they're
Oh,
like, oh, I
look.
got that part. They got that. Oh yes, oh yes.
So I'm gonna
So
just
yeah,
oh,
yeah, you're a good candidate. You're a good candidate.
Good. Okay. Yeah, I noticed that.
okay.
No,
I'm getting excited.
that is a thing. Like you notice certain pictures, you're like, I shouldn't turn my
That
face that
angle,
way,
that
but
chin
so you
need
can
to be
see
down
all
like
this
this.
right here.
Yeah.
So I gotta stay just like this to keep it
Yes.
No, the
nice
Leah
Yes.
said stay
profile.
like this.
You see right there? You see all that right there. You turn like this, and you don't see that. So I get, I know
That
what
That
to
is
is
so
really a
do.
true.
mess. So, okay, so after all of that, you are advocating for lupus warriors. You are helping others fulfill their dreams as well. What are you doing for self care? What are you doing right now? What is Flexi Brown doing for her own
Oh my
self care?
goodness. I'm a terrible patient. I just forget about me because I'm like, oh my goodness. But
No,
and I
ma'am.
guess
It's all right. I
that's why I got
know.
We're gonna do better.
I'm gonna do better. I have to do better now for sure. So I've got to start doing cardio because I'm a weight girl.
Hmm.
But
And you
my
did say that.
cardiologist said, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. I hate cardio. I don't like all that sweating and huffing and puffing because it's not cute. And I like to
Right,
be cute.
right. Keep it
Yeah,
cute.
Right.
Yes.
keep it cute. So now I have to do cardio every day. That's what my cardiologist says. And just one cup of coffee a day, not that much dark chocolate. But I'm like, but dark chocolate and wine go hand in hand
They
when you're
do.
watching
Telling you.
Bridgerton. Yes. I mean, I was watching it today. I'm like, where's that black dude? What happened to the black?
I told you he wasn't
Shut
coming
up.
back for season two.
She will get mad at an actor. And remember Grey's Anatomy? She gets rid of people. If they mess up, they're gone. I'm like, he must have
Oh
messed up
goodness.
somewhere.
Yeah, I said,
He
look,
must have messed up.
Shonda, what this
But
gonna look
yeah, so
like
I have to be
now?
careful of the caffeine. I got to do the walking. I have to learn how to take a day off and say, I work every day. Because when you're an
Mm,
entrepreneur, if we don't go to work, we don't get paid. So it's not
of
like
course.
you're a Delta. You have insurance, you have vacation days. So I
You
work every
still got a
day.
check
And
coming, right?
yes, yes. So I have to learn how to do a vacation, and learn how to
Right.
drink more water and less coffee. And see, she didn't say nothing about wine, but I didn't tell her I was drinking wine. So like, if they don't tell me, then I think I can still do it. But
She
yeah, so I
look,
have to
Throw it
the
in.
start.
cardiologist, I'm
Come,
sure, will let you
come
have the
throw it
red
in here and
wine.
there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Moderately.
exactly.
Everything in
But I know I can't
moderation.
have the brown. I can't have brown liquor. They
Stay
say
away
the
from that.
white
You
liquor is
the
the
girl with the
best. The
red
brown
wine.
liquor is too hard. Yes.
Yeah, that's yeah. I've
Leave
been
that for
told as
me.
well.
Leave that for
Yeah.
me. Okay. I got you.
But yeah, so
So
I'm doing better with taking care of myself. Self
good.
Good.
care.
That's
Yes.
always good. So you talked
Yes.
about your event and you talk about all of your clients and things that you're doing. What is next for you?
What is next for me? Well,
Yes.
I
Take the
am trying to
Flexi
build
Brown
a
show on the
container
road.
home. Yeah, I am. I do tours though. Atlanta, East Texas, West Texas. I'm thinking about having a posing retreat in Cancun in
I'm
2023.
Ooh.
coming. I'm,
She's gonna come to everything I have. That's right.
Right,
That's right.
exactly.
Yes. She'll
And
probably
she
come to
will pop up
Cancun and I
on
won't
you.
even see her. I wouldn't even see her. She'll be in
I know,
Cancun
child be
somewhere.
gallivanting like where I'm supposed to be.
She
The
will
beach.
pop up on
Yes.
you.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, somebody her name is Kenya Barnes. She contacted me a couple of days ago. She said you should do a poesy retreat in Cancun. She lives in Cancun. And I'm like,
Okay.
oh my
Mm.
goodness, Cancun. So I'm gonna do that in 2023. I haven't even
Please
told my clients
do.
yet. So yeah, but I guess they know now.
Exclusive.
But
You
yes,
heard it here first, people. The
yes,
Flexi Brown
yes,
retreat is happening 2023. And you can we will
exactly.
broadcast live from Cancun. Break this off. Three friends talking.
Yes,
Let me take
exactly,
notes
exactly.
because she done put us at the
Dr.
Derby. She done put
Sylvia
us
is
at
in
the
the chat. Dr. Sylvia, you heard that? Get yourself
yeah.
together.
That's
Get it
right.
together, Dr. Sylvia, because she got us everywhere.
But
What's
first of
Dr.
all,
Sylvia
y'all
talking
gonna
about?
be
Not brown
where
liquor.
May the 1st. Not brown liquor. You can have brown liquor.
May
That's
1st
She
through
not
the
does
good.
not even
30th.
drink brown liquor for
I
number
got that.
one.
2023 is the
I,
retreat for the posing. Yes.
yes,
I
exactly.
got it.
And she is good
Yes,
at taking
yes.
notes too.
I take notes too. I'm like, I need to check out what is that? First of all, Peacock. I know there's that new TV network thing. Oh, I was
It's
taking
one of
notes
those
while
Peacock
I was
has
apps.
talking to
Bel
you.
Air. Peacock.
Yeah. It's like
Um,
the NBC app, I
Yes.
think.
is
Okay,
that
okay.
I just put two and two together because it's the
What?
Peacock.
Yeah, oh gosh. You didn't get
Ding
it?
ding ding. I'm
Oh my
so
goodness,
never
you're
mind.
right. It's the same little colors and
Right.
oh my gosh.
And they call the
Yes.
whole thing Peacock.
The
Leah,
more you
mind blown.
know. We need the
Mind
rainbow to go
blown.
across. The more the shooting
Shut up,
star.
Leah.
The
Mine
more
has been
you
blown.
know.
Oh my gosh, but Bel Air. I don't know. Yeah.
No, you
But
would like
I
it.
heard
It's mature.
really?
It's a little more mature than Fresh
Very
Prince.
Okay.
Like I
mature.
said, the characters
Very.
have layers to them now, right?
Okay.
So it's more of a drama.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out. But I'm gonna finish
You know,
watching
I like
Bridgerton
the character
tonight.
Jeffrey. Did I mention that earlier? Jeffrey?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
You said
just
Jeffrey has
saying
some
it
stuff
again.
going on.
Yes,
He
he
the
Yes.
does.
muscle.
He got a nice Jamaican accent too. I'm just saying.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Was that Jamaican? Because I
I
thought
thought
he
he was
was from the
English.
UK. Yes.
Well,
They didn't change this. They
well, he
forgot.
was English, but it sounds Jamaican.
He may be
Is it
by
English?
way. He might be by way of
Yeah.
one
Oh,
or the
Well,
other.
Jamaica.
the
Hmm.
writer
He's English by
forgot
way of
that he was.
Jamaica.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Got to be
Whatever
more
it is, it's
careful.
nice.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Well, we
Yes.
we are definitely enjoying talking to you, and we know that our friends are out there, and they may want to connect with you. There might be somebody out there that might be the next Mr. Olympia,
Olympia.
the
Yes.
next
Yes.
Miss.
Contact me.
What's the Miss? Is it Miss Olympia? What is the lady
Yeah.
called?
We have Miss Olympia, but we have Miss Bikini Olympia, Miss Figure Olympia. Like theirs is classic, so it'd be Mr. Olympia Classic. So they each have their own little category. So yes, it's very attainable. Very.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miss Body
Well,
Yaddy Yaddy.
I'm gonna be
Yes,
the
I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
be the Miss Fluffy. Come
No,
on.
Leah, that is not a category.
I can't be fluffy.
Oh
Fluffy.
Oh,
my
have
gosh,
mercy.
no.
See,
How can
we
I
would have
was
made up our own category,
what I was
Flexi.
trying to say is how can our
Hey,
friends connect with you? How can they reach out to you? Social media, let us know so that they can, if they want to talk to Flexi Brown, how can they talk to Flexi Brown?
they can follow me on Instagram. It's called Sheila's Way.
Okay.
So my name is spelled so different, but so it's going to be the only Sheila out there. But it's
Right.
Sheila's Way, and
Okay.
they can find me on Facebook, Sheila, and it's spelled my spelling. It's Sheilahe, so it's spelled a little bit different.
Right. Right.
So
I
yeah,
Okay.
they
love
can.
it.
I always check my DMs. I always check my messenger on Facebook. So they can just reach out to
Thank
me. Let me
you.
know what they want to do.
Awesome.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
we have enjoyed thoroughly talking to you,
Yes.
and
Thank you so much for having me.
The
we
best way to
wish you
close
so
out
much
our
luck.
physical and nutritional month. Yes, this has been great. And Women's History Month, speaking to one of the first, female posing coaches. I mean, can I
Right.
say that?
Yes,
That's
you
posing
can
coaches,
say
period,
that.
right?
Yes,
Oh my
yes,
gosh. Thank you so much.
exactly.
Yes,
Yes.
This has
Thank
indeed.
been
y'all
really
so much
nice.
for having me. And thank you, Delwyn, if you're watching or not. He's probably doing another photo shoot in his apartment.
Probably. I can't
That's
wait
what
to
he
Swole
see what he's
does.
going to post
pharmacist.
next.
Thank you, Swole Pharmacist, for connecting us.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you,
indeed.
Delwyn. Appreciate it.
So,
Yes.
Dr. Courtney, take us out. What do we need our friends to do?
Okay, you guys. So don't forget that you'll see us soon on April 9th at the Chocolate Brunch After Dark. And that's going to be in Atlanta, April 9th, 7:30 p.m. Please get your tickets at thechocolatebbrunch.com. Also, check us out on Thursday nights. We're still on Freely TV and on Channel 100. And
We
that's a
miss you too,
wrap.
Dr. Sylvia.
So we may not see you guys next Wednesday because we will be preparing. That Dr. Leah and Dr. Sylvia will literally be flying into Atlanta. So we won't have a show next Wednesday. We'll put
I
up
think we're gonna have a show. I think we're gonna. Dr. Sylvia says she's got something
we're gonna
planned
play
for us.
something for
We
them.
might, yeah, we might not be on live, but I
We'll be
think Dr.
preparing for
Sylvia
the
is
brunch.
right. She's
Yes.
got something for our friends. So make sure that you still tune in to our Facebook page next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Oh, yeah, I'm about to say
And
EST.
then we'll see y'all.
Could say
Right.
it right.
Then we'll see y'all in the ATL.
That's
All the
right.
goodies and treats and chocolate.
And thank you, Sheila Flexi Brown. We
Thank y'all
wish
so
you
much.
so much luck. If we don't see you
The
in May,
icon.
we are
Yeah.
definitely going to see you very soon. So
And I'll
send us
let y'all
that
know how
information.
Sage
Yes.
Restaurant is. I'll let you know
Oh,
Please
how
okay.
restaurant
do.
is in
Yes, please.
Atlanta.
Please
Yes.
connect with
Yes.
me on Instagram when you get to Atlanta on the
Yes, I
22nd.
will.
I will be
I
here.
will.
Right.
Yes,
And make sure to send us your flyer so that we can promote your event
I
on
will do
Free
that.
the
Friends Talk.
first.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
All right,
So
friends. We will see y'all next time. Until
Thank
bye,
y'all
then,
so much.
friends.
bye,
Thank you so
friends.
Bye.
much.